I think that Will Smith smacking Chris Rock was staged.
Really?
What do you guys think?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue. I almost don't care.
You almost don't care.
I don't care. I don't care at all about that event that took place. But I think it's important to talk about mental health. And Mike Cernovich has been on top of this, talking about how it's probably taken a toll on Will, the fact that he allows his wife to sleep with other men, and then he's totally okay with that, but a joke he gets upset by. And so Will's probably not all there right now from a mental health standpoint. And so even I could see how it wouldn't be staged. I could see how maybe he just had enough and he had to snap.
Someone did super chat us saying, trust me, it wasn't staged. And the way Chris Rock reacted, there's two things. One suggests it was staged, one that it wasn't. After he got hit, you could tell that he didn't know what to do. And he was like in a difficult position where he was like, and they said, we're giving away documentaries, Oscars, because he's clearly flustered. He got smacked in the face. However, when Will Smith cranks up to hit him, Chris Rock doesn't put his hands up, which is a common reflex when you're about to be hit.
Yeah.
In fact, he does maybe it was an accident, but he makes a move that is common in fight choreography where he moves with the hand swing.
Yeah.
So when someone is fake slapping you, what you do is when the hand is coming in, you move with it. So it's a glancing hit and less impact to your face.
Well, their ratings have been in the tank for the last few years, and nobody talks about them anymore, and now everybody's talking about it today. There's been great memes created already. It's a great meme template. Will Smith is I'm very grateful for his work in giving us good meme templates over the years. His movies have been lackluster, to say the least, as of late. But he gives us great meme templates, and so there's a lot you can do with the slap motion.
It's true.
Cuck was trending on Twitter all day.
Yeah.
Really?
Because Jada Pinkett Smith apparently is allowed to be with anybody she wants.
Yeah, I got to read Mike Cernovich's tweet. It was the best tweet I saw on this whole situation. Mike's been on fire for this. He's always on fire. He tweeted, being a cuck just went out of style. Everyone saw a broken man trying to save face. Don't be smacking cheeks when you letting other men clapping cheeks.
Wow.
Poetic by Cerno. And it's almost 10,000 likes on that one.
Oh, man. Twitter doesn't let me pull this stuff up anymore. But
So look, I didn't study Hollywood fakery in law school, so I don't pretend to be an expert. But I would say as a layperson, I don't buy this. I think it's about as real as wardrobe malfunctions
right
in the past. And look, Hollywood is expert in staging things, right? That's what they do for a living.
Yeah.
And so
that's why the cops didn't come in.
Look, and I'm a fan of Will Smith. He's a fellow Philadelphian. I think that the whole thing smells, and it's the kind of thing you launch when you're in an award show that no one wants to watch anymore.
Yeah,
it's possible it was real.
Yeah,
like you can think about the LAPD said Chris Rock's not going to file, so that's it. My response is the police don't need the victim to file. If the police have evidence enough to convict, they can go in whether or not you as a victim want them to. So it could just be it's all one big happy family, and they're like, we don't want cops arresting Will Smith. Mm-hmm. Just let it go. And they all say let it go. And that's what happens when you're powerful, wealthy elites. You can walk up to a man and smack him in the face for your wife's honor, and you're not going to spend it. You're going to go party afterwards and get drunk.
Yeah. I personally thought the clip of Amy Schumer and her fellow idiots singing "Gay" on the stage was.
I didn't watch it.
You got to pull that one up. You literally have Amy Schumer and two people I've never seen or heard of before in my entire life singing, protesting Ron DeSantis's bill, saying "gay, gay, gay."
It's just
gay.
so weird that Hollywood would be protesting like the most milquetoast attempt at an anti-grooming bill. Strange.
Yeah.
It's just, but I mean,
Roman Polanski's spirit.
Yep.
You're just jealous again. Going back to your detention slip days.
Yeah, I'm seriously pissed
like,
about
where
that
was
one.
Amy Schumer when I got sent to the principal's
That's
office?
exactly right. That's exactly right.
Hollywood's dead, man.
Yeah.
They had 10 million total viewers on the Oscars last year.
Brutal.
And that was down like 60% from the year before.
Yeah, we did a cartoon about that, if you guys want to check it out. It's called The Wokest Oscars on Freedom Tunes. I'm not sure if it was staged. I said I almost don't care. I guess maybe some small part of me does a little bit just because I very much dislike Hollywood and they do something ridiculous and I want to say, darn Hollywood. But whether it was faked or not, it's clear that this has had the effect of people ridiculing a specific person at the Oscars rather than the entire ceremony as a whole. Yeah. Because for the past couple of years, it's been how unbelievably stupid is this ridiculous patting of oneself on the back ceremony that occurs where they give awards to their friends for doing things that they sit there and pretend is important while the rest of us don't really care.
Seamus?
Yeah.
I would like to award you our
my gosh.
annual Casty.
Tim, oh my God.
There you go.
That's beautiful.
So I want to say that we have always been ahead of the curve on Timcast.
All right, who wants to slap
telling ordinary Americans that they're wrong and need to be more like us. Thank you for this award.
Yo, legit, I think I'm going to buy a bunch of those little alpacas.
Yeah,
give them out as awards.
Yeah, I think I should go pick some up.
Seamus didn't say he stands with Ukraine in his speech.
Oh
so.
my gosh,
whoa.
canceled.
Give it back.
Hold on.
Give it back.
Yeah, we're going to cancel Seamus.
He gave it back. It's mine again.
Oh.
Because I think it is the default stance to stand for Ukraine.
That's right.
I'm sorry that you don't agree.
Safe.
If we did like an award,
Turn it around on him.
Doesn't need to be said.
Exactly. It goes without saying.
if we did like an award ceremony called the Truthies or something, and we use little alpacas,
Yes.
do you think James O'Keefe would mind?
That'd be so good.
James is great.
I hope
So
I
this
would.
is-
What if it was an award ceremony for like most contrived speech, and we just went to different podcasters and awarded them based on who gave a really contrived speech at some point in their podcast, and then they have to give a contrived speech while they're up on stage receiving it? I mean, who would be better for that?
Sounds great.
Isn't that the whole point of the award show? Someone goes on stage, gives a contrived speech. A lot of people get mad at it. It boosts ratings and people pay attention. Wouldn't it make more sense to just cut out the nonsense and give people awards simply for making contrived nonsensical speeches?
It is a crazy thought when you realize that nobody watches the Oscars. These great cultural moments losing significance, and now we just don't care anymore. We're talking about it now because some dude smacked another dude, but whether it was staged or not, that's the only thing they have that makes us talk about it.
Yeah,
do you know what movie Will Smith was in?
No idea.
Does anybody know? I know what movie he was
Started
in.
with a C?
No, I know.
No.
Do you guys not know?
No idea.
Oh,
King
yeah,
Richard.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
King
sorry
Richard.
you're
Yeah.
up to date on these things, Tim.
No, but my
This is
point is,
investigative journalism.
yes, it is. But my point is, people don't even know what movie Will Smith was
know.
in when he was there, and all they know is on TV some guy smacked another guy. That's all the Oscars is these days.
Yeah, but back to the I'm becoming probability guy. Back to the combining probabilities, right? The fact that the show is failing and the only thing that makes anyone talk about it is this incident, to me suggests that the incident is artificial.
Right.
Makes sense.
It's fake news. It's all fake news. But people need to understand too that stage doesn't mean anybody other than Will Smith and Chris Rock knew about it.
It could even be that Chris Rock didn't know about
Right.
it, but Will Smith's people told him this would be really good for publicity for him.
Yep.
We
For
heard
what?
he's going to tell a joke, go up there and smack
Is he
him.
going to get like an alopecia, like an anti-alopecia contract?
I don't know. We're talking about him, are we?
It's his first Oscar, isn't
Here
it?
we are.
It's the first one he's ever won.
I don't know. That
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Also, what was the joke even? G.I. Jane? Like, why is that a bad joke?
Because Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia, so her hair's falling out, so she shaved her head. So he was like, I look forward to G.I. Jane 2. And Will Smith laughed. And then Jada Pinkett Smith's face
She
like...
glared at him.
And then she looks at him, and then he gets up.
Uh-huh.
And then, Chris Rock says something like, hey, Richard, or whatever. And then Will Smith slaps him. I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake because the cops didn't come. I thought it was fake because
Celebrity.
Chris Rock didn't do anything. That's the weirdest thing to me. I don't know. If I was on stage and someone walked up to me, the first thing I would do is be like, I'd put my hand up and be like, back off. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Like, why are you walking up to me like this?
I don't know though, man. Because if we were gonna fake a fight, and that was our whole thing, and you were supposed to come up and smack me, I wouldn't be like, yes, I'm gonna take the role of the guy who stands there in front of the entire world and doesn't fight back after he got smacked in the face. It just seems like a really weird thing to agree to.
I saw all these comments. Will Smith
humiliated him.
defending his wife's honor, and
Yikes.
who defends their wife's honor with like an open hand slap?
That's not
I got to be
great.
honest. I think it's good that we're talking about it.
Do
Why?
you?
Yeah, because I'd rather people of low, what's the polite way to say this? Of limited cognitive faculties. I would prefer it if they weren't coming out and arguing politics and voting for Biden. Mm-hmm. The way I put it is, when I was younger, I was like, I wish more people were involved in politics. Why don't they pay attention? All they care about is sports and celebrities. Then 2020 happens, and all people cared about was politics, but they didn't know anything about it. And so they're like, I just feel like we're in a car, we're in a bus, and everyone's like, we can drive off the cliff or just turn around. And I'm like, I vote to turn around. And they're like, off the cliff, off. I'm like, no, everybody look at the rabbit, look out the window, look at the rabbit, stop. If people want to pay attention to politics and they're passionate about it, then by all means, we can have disagreements, vote whoever we want. But if regular people are going like, yo, he smacked that guy, I'd rather have them be more interested in that than going out and voting on things they don't know about and aren't interested in. Yeah. You don't got to be smart to vote. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you don't care about it and you're only going out and voting because it's pop culture, that's a problem. Let's have everybody go watch sports and pop culture somewhere else. And anybody of any intellect or, whatever, you're allowed to vote so long as you want to and you're choosing to take that first step.
Right.
Yeah, you're saying it consumes their attention span, budget.
And I gotta thank Will and Chris because they were able to shift the news cycle away from Ukraine for a very short moment.
Hey.
And
well,
so now we're back.
I just wonder if Will Smith has some Irish in his blood.
That's a great point.
That must be. Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.